Well, it's me, Ian. We're back to school for another term. It's help. My supply teacher is still magic. You could say it's help.
My supply teacher is magic too. Magicians assemble.
Once again, we've swapped regular teachers with magicians. And because you know them, we've disguised them. We've filmed the results with special cameras hidden in the classrooms. Yeah, we're trickier than Dynamo riding a trick unicycle at a magic convention. We're also showing you loads of other great tricks. Tricks like this. Please notice that this is a regular pack of cards. I brought the wrong pack of cards. Just watch the clips.
The smaller Fergus's shrinking trick becomes, the bigger the reaction it gets. For John's interactive illusion, you will need a 5p, a 1p, a 50p, and a 2p. Plus, you've been sending in clips of all your best magic tricks. And later on, I will be picking my favourite. Yeah, the Wannabe Wonders are back, and this time they mean business. But first...
Do you think you'd be able to tell if your teacher started doing magic? Do you?
This is Fergus. If he plays his cards right, he won't be recognised. The disguise is on. He's walking with purpose to his unsuspecting class. Enter Year 5. They don't know it yet, but Fergus is about to give them a lesson about shrinking people that's going to expand their minds. So far, none of the class have recognised Fergus in disguise or noticed the hidden cameras in their school hall. But will they be able to believe their eyes?
Good morning, class.
Good morning, Mr. Larson.
Very good. Now, I'm actually from a company called Air Squash. And what we do is look at the space management on different forms of transport. So rather than have, say, 100 people on a plane, we'll fit 1,000 people on a plane. Sounds incredible, doesn't it?
Fergus is pretending to work for a company who've invented a new way of travelling, and the class are still with him.
What happens with Air Squash is you arrive at your location for departure.
These diagrams are here to help convince the class the lesson is real.
Then, you're placed into the contraption you'll see on your left. You're diminished to 1/5 of your capacity. You're boxed, placed alongside other people until you reach your destination where you're elongated, where you're stretched back to your regular size. Would you like to see how this works?
Yeah!
Are you sure?
Yeah!
Right, I have a colleague with me today, Miss Floyd, who will be assisting.
Miss Floyd is actually a magician's assistant, but the class don't suspect a thing.
Miss Floyd is going to step into our contraption. Fantastic, and we will place this back here and bring there. Lovely. So, at the moment, you'll see Miss Floyd occupies the entire space of the box, right? What we want to do is to get Miss Floyd from her full size, squashed right down, able to fit in something that size.
So far, Fergus has been telling the class tiny fibs. He's now about to make Miss Floyd smaller with a massive trick.
We start with the top of her body. So head, chest, tummy, back. And we squash that down. So we contract all of those muscles until she's half of her original size. So now we have half of Miss Floyd.
Half a Miss Floyd, yet we're about to double the magic.
What we need to do this time is work from the feet upwards. We need to contract the legs.
I can't believe my eyes. I bet Miss Floyd can't believe her legs.
Until Miss Floyd is small. At that point, we can remove this as a package and we can put it into an aeroplane with lots of other people until you reach your destination. So, where we had an entire Miss Floyd occupying the whole box, we now have space for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Miss Floyds. Isn't that incredible?
Fergus can even get underneath her feet through the air squash gizmo.
Of course, once you get to your destination, you don't want to travel around like this all day. You need to be stretched out. So we start with the legs. So we bring those legs down until we have, just like we did last time, half Miss Floyd. Then we do the same, but with the tummy, with the chest, with the back, and we stretch those muscles right the way out until Miss Floyd returns to her regular size. And then, of course, she's now at her destination, step out and continue her holiday.
She deserves a holiday after all that. The class are beginning to suspect that this lesson isn't what it seems.
Who would like to have one of them?
Of course they would, but I think they've also got a few questions to ask you, mate.
The trouble is, none of you will own one of them. And the truth behind that is, I'm actually a magician. And all of you have been set up by your parents at home, by your teachers at school, and you're all going to be on a CBBC show called Help My Supply Teacher's Magic. And there's a camera filming you in that corner there, and there's a camera there, and you're going to be on TV!
No wonder they're excited. That was an unbelievable trick. But how did they describe it?
I thought that trick was amazing because no one else could shrink that small. And then she come back to her normal size. The best part is when she was like really shrinking. I thought it was kind of amazing.
All of those muscles.
Miss Floyd got smaller, but the trick got bigger.
Her legs just shrunk and her head just shrunk and she looked like she was in a suitcase.
Fergus stretched the truth with his shrinking trick, but the class had no idea he was a magician. How long would it take for you to shout? Later on, you'll see what happened when James went undercover in another school. He does amazing magic that's far from the oldest trick in the book. Right now, though, James is dressed down, getting up close and magical.
So I've got this hoodie on, right? And you must have hoodies? Yeah. Do you know what these things are for?
To make it tighter and stuff.
Everybody says that, okay? But they've actually got another secret kind of thing that they do. You can actually store money in them. Yeah, watch. If you grab and pull, do you know what you get? Nothing. Because I didn't put any money in that one. But this one, if you pull, you get a coin. Yeah? In fact, there is one over here. If you pull, you get 2 coins.
No way! He's pulled 2 coins from the string on his hoodie.
In fact, there's another one over here, which is 3 coins.
A 3rd coin? Amazing!
3 coins. Hold your hand out like this. That is 1, 2, 3. Why not? We're going to do this 1 coin at a time. So, have you ever seen coins like this before? No? Okay, they're American half dollars, and they go exactly the same way as they came. Back into the lace like that. So look.
The coin disappeared back up the string.
Now, they're American coins, but they still got a head and a tail like British coins. Now, this is going to be the 3rd one to go, okay?
Don't put dirty coins in your mouth. James have been decontaminated. Oh, it's gone! Whoa, they loved it!
Sorry, it's completely gone. It's gone, okay? And the 3rd one should go the same way, just like that, which means I no longer have any coins. But I do. They're still in the lace. Look, if I reach up and pull, we get our coin back. Isn't that amazing? Now, these are silver coins, so it's important that you keep them shiny. And I keep them shiny just by rubbing on my elbow, okay?
He's given the coin the elbow.
But Ebony, what you must never do is you must never rub too hard, because if you do, they disappear. But no, they don't go far, they just go over here. Yeah? What do you think so far, okay? But just like the other 2, getting a bit bored of this, so look, we'll put that one back there. I'm gonna go over here.
The last coin's gone, and so is James. Letters.
I'm just totally gobsmacked that he pulled it. You can't pull coins. And then, look, it's like his hands are empty and it just goes down. And it comes out. It doesn't happen every single day.
Now Catherine's going to set you a magical challenge in tricks of the trade. If you fancy yourself as a magician, here's a trick you can try on your mates. Catherine's got a coin and a plastic cup. Standing like this, Catherine will show you how to get the coin into the cup without bending your arms. Can you work out how to do it? Not easy, eh? Keep watching and you'll find out later in the show. It's going to be incredible.
Right now, we have something amazing for you. Have you got your 1p, a 2p, a 5p, and a 50p? Because this is the interactive illusion. This is a trick where you can take part at home. So come on, you need to pay close attention. So get over here, nice and close if you want to join in. I mean, you and your telly go way back, and it's time for you now to come way forward. Here's John.
You need to get those coins ready now.
So, you've got your coins. Arrange them so that you have two piles. One containing the big coins, that's the 50p and the 2p, and one containing the little coins, that's the 1p and the 5p. OK, place a hand on either pile. It's completely up to you which one. Now, spell the pile your hand is on, either big or little, moving your hand from pile to pile as you spell. So if your hand was on the big coins, you would spell big and move your hand like this. B-I-G. Do that now. OK. Whichever pile your hand landed on, keep it there, and with your other hand, push away the other pile. Now, lift your hand and separate the two coins so they are next to each other, and place a hand on one of the coins. Now spell the name of that coin. Penny, 5, 2, or 50. Move your hand from coin to coin, just like before. Do that now. Good. Now, there is no way that I could know which choices you made, but I think your hand is on a silver coin. It's a small coin. It's on the 5p, isn't it? I'm going out for Sunday lunch. A small one.
Did it work for you? Wow, well, the quantity of the magic is exhausting and the quality has been right up there. So high, I'm feeling a little bit giddy. Ugh. I think I've earned a sit down. But before I do, let's have a look at what's coming up. It's all kinds of ridiculousness.
John gets up close and magical to put his card where his mouth is. Catherine will reveal the secret and tricks of the trade. Have you worked it out yet?
And it's...
And watch what happens when James goes undercover in another school. Will he fool the class, or will they realise their supply teacher is still magic?
Ooh. Each week I'm bringing you another of my new favourite magic movers and shakers, doing tricks in their own cribs, yards and front rooms. We call them the wannabe wizards. So I've got my comfy chair, I've got my tape measure to make sure I'm safe viewing distance from the computer, and I've got aforementioned computer to watch the magic on. Let's do this already.
We asked you to send in clips of yourself performing your best magic tricks. We received loads of clips from all over the country. Each week I'll be choosing a favourite wannabe wizard and showing them to you guys. My wannabe wizard this time is Kai from Berkshire with 2 tricks for the price of 1.
Hi, I'm Kai, or as most people know me as Magic Kai. I'm here today to show you some of my tricks. I have volunteered Serena. Hi. Right now, I've got a pack of cards here, and I have the box of the cards. You have a look at that, make sure it's normal. Now, whilst you're doing that, I'll take the top card, the Ace of Hearts, show it to the camera, and show it to you. Sorry. Now, right, I'll take the cards, and I'll place them inside the box so you can see them going in. Now take the card and wave over the top for me. And tap it on top. And the cards are gone, right? Stick your fingers in there. Wow. Make sure they're definitely gone.
Incredible, but there's more.
So a glass, which we use every day to drink, and 2 coins. So we've got a 1p, and we've got a pound, yes? And we've got the glass. So you have a look at the glass, make sure it's real, make sure there's no trapdoors or anything. And I'll take the 1p and the pound and just place them like that. So they're both there. Now, I'll take the glass and I'll put it over the top of the coins. Just so you can see they're both still in there, yeah? Now, I want you to choose a coin, the £1 or the penny.
The £1.
The £1, yeah? Right, now watch, ready?
Whoa. Wow.
As you can see, the 1p has now completely vanished, and all I have here is your chosen £1 coin.
Wow, you're my wannabe wizard.
Thank you, I'm Magic Eye.
Now it's time for Catherine to reveal the secret and tricks of the trade. Catherine's been standing like this for a while now, and before her shoulders give out, she's going to show you how to get the coin into the cup without bending your arms. Maybe you think you have to throw the coin in the air. Nah. Maybe you can slide it down your arms. Don't be daft. The trick is simple. Keeping your arms straight, place the cup on the table and then turn your body and drop the coin in the cup. Sneaky, but it works. Did you get it? Are you amazing already? Now you've all got something to show off with in the playground. Next, John is at a car museum getting up close and magical.
Hi, how are you? Excellent. Just move a little bit closer together. Perfect. And apart again. That's great. Just wanted some exercise. Just a little bit of exercise before the trick. I'm going to do a card trick, but it's a little bit different because I'm going to break all the rules of magic. Do you know one of the rules of magic is you should never tell people what the trick's going to be, all right? Because if I tell you what the trick is, you know what's going to happen. But I'm going to tell you what the trick is. Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to flick through the cards like this with the cards behind my back. And then as I flick through, you say stop anytime you like. And whenever you say stop, you think of the card that we've stopped at. And then you take the cards off me while my back's turned. Then I will turn around and make the card that you're thinking of vanish from the deck that you're holding in your hands. Would that be amazing? Yeah. It would, wouldn't it? OK, so we know what's happening? Yeah. Excellent. Here we go.
Stop.
Matthew said stop and is checking out the card. We don't know what it is yet. Why has John got a card in his mouth? Isn't it peaceful?
Remember what I said was going to happen? I said the card that you were thinking of was going to vanish from the deck. What was the card?
4 of hearts.
4 of hearts. Have a look through the deck. Have a look through. Spread through them. Spread through them. There's 52 of them there. That's it. Spread through.
He's checking carefully for the 4 of hearts.
It vanished, and it was the one in my mouth. Oh, good. Honestly, your socks, you have blown yours. Throw some on the floor as well. Throw them all on the floor. Throw them all on the floor. Is your 4 of hearts there?
No.
Of course it's not. You know why? I've already blown your socks off. Well, just one of them. Watch. The 4 of hearts.
Wow. Cool.
Cool.
Well done, John. That trick was tricky.
Really amazed. He turned his back and flicked the pack of cards and told us to say stop whenever we felt like it. And he got the 4 of hearts, and then he turned around and he had the 4 of hearts in his mouth.
The 4 of hearts.
Wow. I think that trick was amazing.
Tough crowd, John. Magicians actually run in John's family, normally away from angry audiences. You're welcome.
Right now, another magical lesson that does my head in. James is pretending to be a supply teacher and trying to fool another class. The disguise is on. The hidden cameras are set. Enter year 5. They think they're coming in for a lesson on literacy, but James is about to show them you can never judge a book by its cover. None of them have noticed the hidden cameras or recognise James in his Harry Potter-esque glasses. But will they realise his magic, or that the cameras are J.K. Rowling?
Hands up if you like reading. Excellent, most of you. Now, I'm here to tell you today about something called rapid recall literacy. Now, that probably sounds quite complicated, but what it means is you'll be able to read much, much, much quicker than you can already.
Read their faces. They don't suspect a thing.
So imagine you'll be able to read a book from cover to cover in a few minutes. And not only that, you'll be able to remember everything that happened in the book and exactly where that happened. Does that sound like a good skill to have? Yes. Now, before I tell you how this works, how about I give you a bit of a demonstration of what it looks like? Should we try something? Yes. Miss Benty, could you come and help me?
This is a regular teacher, Miss Benty. She's choosing a book randomly. James hasn't read any of them before. He normally only looks at the pictures.
We've got The Phoenix and the Carpet. Has anybody read The Phoenix and the Carpet? No. Me neither. But what I can tell you is that there are exactly 320 pages in this book, all right? So what we're going to do is we're going to just look at one page at the moment. So I need somebody to put their hand up and choose a page number, anyone between 1 and 320. Yes?
150.
150, that's 150. Okay, so let's turn to 150. Just gone past it a little bit. And you can see 150 there. Now, if you hold that for me, I'm going to try and remember as much of this page as I possibly can in a quickest time possible, all right?
James is about to speed read that page in record time using magical powers.
What I need you to do is I need you to count along to time me how long it takes. So count 1, 2, 3, okay? You know what you have to do?
Yeah.
All right, and go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Done.
8.
Done.
There's no way James could have read it that quickly without using magic, but the class still believe him.
How long was that? 8 seconds? 8 seconds. I can tell you, on page 150, there are 33 different lines. Which line should we use? Should we use number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4? What do you think?
20.
Number 20? Okay, line number 20. Give me a moment, so I need to work.
Line 20. But what does it say? Surely James won't know. He can't have memorised it.
On line 20, on page 150, there are 8 words. Is that right? Do you want to count the words?
Yes.
There are 8 words. Okay, excellent. Which word should we go for? Should we go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8? Which one?
6.
6. The 6th word is... Oh, this is... It begins with an S.
Yes.
Yeah, it begins with an S, and it's spoken. Is it spoken?
Yes.
Excellent. There it is. Spoken. Spoken. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you want to see something even better?
Yeah.
This is amazing.
Great skills, James. With tricks like that, he'll soon be writing his autobiography with a magic marker, naturally.
So we're going to try something slightly different this time.
Miss Benty's choosing a different book at random.
What's this one? This is The Jungle Book by Rudyard Kipling. Has anybody read this?
Yes.
Okay. We're going to try something slightly different this time because the advantage of this technique is you don't actually have to read the book traditionally. So you normally would turn to a page and go left to right all the way down the page, reading the words, then turn the page. You don't have to do that by using this technique. This is going to be slightly strange, but if you could hold the book like this with your one hand, that's great. And then with the other hand, if you could reach over and just flip through the pages like a flip book, okay? And you have to time me. Ready? Go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Done. What was that? 7. 7. Oh, I don't know if I got all of that, actually. Just trying to remember how many pages there are. I think there are 303 pages in that book. Am I close? 302, 303.
303.
303 pages in that book. Okay.
This speed reading trick is a real thriller, but there's another magical chapter to come.
So let's try something different. We'll have a page number. So who can give me a page number between 1 and 303? At the back.
240.
200, so that's 240, 240, okay? If you could turn to page 240.
Now James is going to remember the whole page.
Difficult number because it's quite far on in the book. All right, I'm struggling just to remember the first line. Right, I think, don't let me see the book. Page 240 is, what will they do? Little Tomei called out, oh, little one. And then the next bit is, art thou there? Is that right?
Yes.
Page 240. Wouldn't that be a great skill to have?
Yeah.
Now, would you like me to tell you how it's done?
Spoiler alert! It's time for James to tell the class how this trick ends.
I need to let you in on a little secret. So can you all keep secrets? Yeah. Put your hand up if you can keep a secret. Excellent. The secret is rapid recall literacy doesn't exist. I made it up. No such thing. And not only that, I'm not even a teacher. I'm a magician. And this isn't even real hair, it's a wig. And all of your parents and your teachers have set you up to be filmed today on secret cameras, just there and there and there. The CBBC, help my support. supply teacher's magic in the wave!
James's speed reading trick was a bestseller and the class bought it. But were they lost for words?
I was just like scared, and my belly went. Even when I hadn't found out, my belly went backwards. I felt like I was just somewhere magical.
Art thou there? Is that right?
James's feats of memory made this a lesson the class will never forget.
It was really amazing. Like, he could remember every single thing on a page.
It was so amazing. I thought I was gonna faint. It was just so brilliant.
An amazing trick, and this class didn't realise.
I love that speed reading. I'm gonna give it a try. It's easy. We'll see you later, but until then, if you're at school and you think something magical's occurring, maybe you'll find yourself shouting, "Help! My supply teacher's still magic!"